Greetings, travelers. I'm Enra Silver, and this is episode 48 of GlitchSlapped by Enra. I was looking back over my channel and I realized that I hadn't put out an episode of GlitchSlapped in almost 6 months. That's unconscionable, but now I'm fixing it. In this episode, we're going to look at a technique that I first saw my friend Dashboard Devil using. It's a very quick and accurate way to make octagonal glitch stacks. What the hell? I'm going to call them OctoStacks from here on out. The base of this technique is the Octa cabinet. Here we have prepared a floor with a centered standard connection point. Let's glitch an Octa cabinet onto that point. Now we pick one of the sides of the Octa cabinet, doesn't matter which. Each of the Octa cabinet sides has discrete markings that guide you in making the wires straight and level. Repeat this on all 7 other sides, making sure to start and end each wire at the same markings. Now the first 7 wires were all pulled top to bottom, so for the 8th, let's pull bottom to top. The wire looks the same until you look closely at the lightning bolt on the connection points. The 2 lightning bolts are mirror images. What this means is that the pieces will glitch in 180 degrees from each other. Let me demonstrate with capillary shells. Now you can also pull wires on the upper part of the Octa cabinet as well, so let's get that done while we're here. Now I know what you're saying, get to the glitch stacks! Fine, let's go! You can glitch capillary shells to the upper point on each bottom wire, and then when you're all done, snap back in a glass alloy panel for a killer look. Next, let's look at pulling wires in between points. Grab the glitching separator and switch to a wire tip by entering the wire menu. Place the cursor on any one of the upper ends of the lower wires and attach a wire to it. Pull your cursor over to the lower point of the wire on the left and press R2 and triangle to glitch the separator onto that lower point. It comes in twisted and cocked, but once all 8 get placed, they make a nice pattern. Now let's add more to the stack. If you then go around wire glitching calca shrooms onto the bottom points of the top wires, you get something like this. Now we can go around wire glitching chitinous cages onto the top point of the top wires. Great visuals, but the middle needs a little more. So delete the Octa cabinet and glitch in a light box instead. Pick the flaming barrel out of the menu and press triangle and square to store it in your wire cache. Then copy a light box and green state it on top of the one you just glitched in, and press R2 and triangle to glitch in the flaming barrel instead of your light box. Finally, glitch a barrel fabricator onto your original Octa cabinet's glitch point and you're done. Now this wouldn't be an episode of GlitchSlapped without all kinds of light boxes, so let's look at a couple ways to use them with Dashboard's technique. Pick a light box out of the menu and press triangle on PS to drop into wire menu. Put your cursor over the upper point on a lower wire and press triangle and R2 at the same time to glitch the box onto the point. Repeat on the other 7 lower wires. Now grab the cartwheel out of the menu and press triangle and square simultaneously to store it in your wire cache. Copy a light box, green stated on the next outward position on one of the current boxes, and press triangle and R2 to glitch in a cartwheel instead of the light box. Work your way all the way around the circle. Now delete all the light boxes and pick the bio lantern from the menu. Press triangle to drop into wire menu and put your cursor on one of the top points on a lower wire. Press triangle and R2 to glitch a bio lantern onto that point and work your way around the circle. Now pick a hardy shrub out of the menu and press triangle to drop into wire menu. Put your cursor on one of the upper points of an upper wire and press triangle and R2 to glitch the hardy shrub onto that point. Continue glitching on hardy shrubs as you work your way around the circle. Finish by picking up a light fissure out of the menu, pressing triangle to drop into wire menu, putting your cursor on the original glitch point of the OctoCabinet, and pressing triangle and R2 to glitch the light fissure so it's shining up through all the hardy shrubs. Now for more fun with light boxes. Pick a light box out of the menu and do the same wire glitch we've been using all episode to glitch a box onto the top point of each upper wire. Now snap another box outward on all the original boxes. Now pick a terrarium out of the menu and press triangle and square to store it in your wire cache. Copy a light box and green state it one step further outward on one of the light boxes. Press triangle and R2 to place the terrarium instead of the light box. Repeat on the other 7 positions. Now pick the wriggling companion out of the menu, press triangle and square to store it in your wire cache. Copy a light box, green stated outward on a light box, and press triangle and R2 to place the wriggling companion instead of the box. Repeat on the other 7 light boxes. Now grab a bubble pipe out of the menu and use the wire glitch to attach it to the lower point on a bottom wire. Repeat all the way around. Snap another bubble pipe upwards on each of the current bubble pipes, then snap another bubble pipe horizontally on each one. Finally, finish up with using the wire glitch to glitch a light fissure onto your original OctoCabinet glitch point. For the next OctoStack, you'll need to delete all the upper wires and replace them with wires that are pulled from the bottom to top instead of top to bottom. Once this is done, use the wire glitch to glitch capillary shells onto the upper point of the lower wire, just like we did for the very first OctoStack. Then grab the Atlas statue, bronze, silver, or gold, and wire glitch it onto the lower point of the new upper wires you just pulled. Work your way around the circle. Finally, delete the OctoCabinet and glitch an adornment cylinder onto your original glitch point. Now let's get a bit more complex. Let's go back to our starting OctoCabinet and wire glitch light boxes onto the top connection point of each lower wire. Place another light box outward off each original light box. This is to help you keep your place. Pick a spot and move the outer light box, green state it back, and press triangle and R2 to do a reverse wire glitch. Now you have a wire tip as your active piece. Attach this to the original center point that the OctoCabinet is glitched onto. Now wire glitch a light box back onto the outer end of the wire you just placed. Now green state another light box on top of the one you just glitched in place. Press triangle and R2 to reverse wire glitch again and attach the wire back to your center point. Wire glitch a light box onto the outer end of this wire. Notice how the light boxes are starting to arc in. Green state another light box on top of the most recent one glitched in. Reverse wire glitch and attach the wire to the center point. Wire glitch a third light box onto the outer end of the wire you just placed. Now snap a light box outward off all 3 of the ones you just glitched in. This pulls them out of the way slightly. Delete the lower boxes as well as the OctoCabinet so you are able to delete all 3 angled wires you just placed, taking care not to delete your original horizontal center point wire. Rinse and repeat all the way around, making sure to delete one arch's angled wires before starting the next one over. Failure to do so will result in your boxes starting to twist as they glitch in. Now we have a dome of light boxes. My first thought was to glitch hex plate bushes onto each light box, but once completed, it just didn't look like I wanted. So I deleted every other arc of bushes and grabbed a calcium out of the menu. I then hit square and triangle to store it in my wire cache. I copied a light box, green stated it one further outward of an existing light box, and pressed triangle and R2 to glitch in the calcium shroom. I repeated on all the other open light boxes. Now I like the look of the calcium shrooms, but I am still not feeling the hex plate bushes. I deleted all the bushes. If I just made the whole thing of calcium shrooms, the light would wash everything out, so I needed something to break up the light. I looked through the menus and finally saw the tire. That should work great. I picked the tire out of the menu and hit triangle to drop into wire menu. I then centered the wire tip on a light box and pressed triangle and R2 to place the tire. I repeated on all the open boxes, and this is the final look. Pretty cool. Alright, let's do one last OctoStack. For this one, you'll need to go around the Octo cabinet and delete all the upper wires. Now go back around and replace them, only this time pull from top to the middle. Make sure each wire ends at the middle. There are markings on the Octo cabinet to guide you. Once all 8 sides have got the new wires, go back around and run a wire from below the upper wire and attach it at the center, repeating on each side. When you're done, all the upper wires will have mirrored center points. Before you start glitching things on, also pull a mirrored wire on top of the Octo cabinet. The key to this OctoStack is to find the center point on each wire and keep your cursor on it as you do all the glitching on that point. There are a lot of connection points in a small area here, and it can get confusing. Keeping your cursor still prevents any confusion. Start by grabbing an excavation claw out of the menu and wire glitch it onto one of the center points on an upper wire. Go back to the excavation claw. Remember not to move your cursor. Press R1 to flip the polarity of the connection point, then wire glitch the claw onto the point. Notice it comes in mirrored from the first claw. Now, keeping your cursor still, grab the sealed barrel out of the menu and wire glitch it onto the same point. Next, grab the hanging lamp out of the menu and wire glitch it onto the same point. Continue around the circle, glitching all 4 pieces onto each center point. Here's the completed circle, and to finish it off, grab a Diplo statue out of the menu and wire glitch it onto the top center point. Go back to the statue, press R1 to flip the polarity of the connection point, and wire glitch a mirrored Diplo statue onto the center wire to get the final form of the stack. And that's going to do it for episode 48 of GlitchSlapped by Enra. If you'd like to learn more about the OctoStack technique, make sure to go sub to Dashboard Devil. Check out his videos and live stream for much more complex OctoStacks. If you're still here at the end, thanks so much for your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Enra Silver, and I'll see you around the verse, traveler.